This crypto market is breaking people, not because price is crashing, but because nothing is starting. Altcoins don't move, good news doesn't matter, time just keeps passing. And here's the dangerous part, because there are only 4 scenarios where crypto cycles restart. If none of them happen, alts can stay dead far longer than people expect. So if you're holding, buying, selling, or thinking about quitting, watch this video, because this matters far more than any chart. Over the past month, I kept noticing the same pattern on crypto Twitter. People saying they sold everything, people saying they're done, people saying this market broke them. And yeah, I understand this. Fear is emotional, fear is very loud. But this doesn't actually feel like fear. It feels like exhaustion. And historically, markets don't change reaction when people panic. They change reaction when people slowly give up. Let's ground this with facts. Most altcoins peaked back in 2021. A huge part of market is still down 70-95% or something. At the same time, spot Bitcoin ETFs trade every day. Institutions openly talk about Bitcoin. US money supply added roughly 1.6 trillion in 2025. Stocks, gold, even housing sit near all-time highs. So when crypto doesn't move, your brain starts asking some wrong questions. In earlier cycles, headlines alone could literally move markets. And now ETFs inflows reach hundreds of millions. The Fed injects liquidity through T-bills. Inflation cools down to around 2.6-2.7%. And yet, Bitcoin barely trends and altcoins don't react at all. That gap between good news and dead market actions is one of the strongest signals the market can give you. It usually means the market is still digesting something bigger and it's still not ready to speculate yet. So why crypto isn't breathing? Bitcoin dominance is around 55-60%, and historically, as we all know, when dominance collapses, altcoins go up. Now let's look at the behavior and not narratives, because we all know Michael Saylor, the biggest guy investor in BTC, and he's not buying altcoins, he's buying real demand Bitcoin. That tells you where serious money feels safe, and this is very important. The ETF problem that a lot of people don't talk about. Yeah, I actually made a separate video on my channel as well about this, but in short, ETF actually brought some more liquidity to Bitcoin, but it's a different kind of liquidity. See, ETF's capital flows into Bitcoin, it stays into Bitcoin, but it doesn't rotate into small caps. So the classic idea, money flows from Bitcoin to Ethereum into alts, doesn't work anymore. Yeah, liquidity basically exists, but it's locked. One thing that matters a lot is not some predictions, and it's people's actions. The YouTube views are far lower below than in 2021. Fewer new wallets are relative to hype. People rotate into metals, stocks, and other stuff. The current agenda is memes replace FOMO. People no longer discuss some trends in crypto, some stuff. They discuss politics, they discuss how it's all bad right now. And just check Reddit, CryptoX, people are currently like in some depression. This is the uncomfortable truth. Historically, only 4 actions could actually restart phases like this. 1. A real shift into risk, not slow optimism, sudden appetite for risk. 2. Forced rotation. Something breaks elsewhere and money has to move. 3. Actual regulatory clarity. Not rumors, but real steps. 4. Liquidity imbalance. Too much money, too few assets. None of these are clearly happening yet. And at least one of them does. Markets stay flat and people are breaking emotionally. Right now, there are only 2 sane positions. One of them is conservative. Treat the cycle as Bitcoin-led scenario and wait for confirmation. And the other is asymmetric. Small positions, but high risk, knowing that most bets won't work. What's usually bad is, I'm watching a lot of influencers, and they all screaming, alt season is back. We'll have alt season in February, and just trust me, bro. That's not working like this. We are not in alt season, and even if Bitcoin hits 100K, it's not even close. So how long will this continue? My answer is, as long as capital feels safer waiting than betting. Markets don't move when everyone's watching. When crypto influencers on X, on YouTube are saying, buy ZAC, buy that coin, markets move when attention disappears. So we have to wait all that period, and impatient people just will quit the market. And if you're still here, congrats, me too. On this channel, Walk Into Crypto, I'm showing my whole path. This is my Millionaire by 25 journey, where I decided to risk it all and put my money in crypto instead of buying an apartment. I'm showing my strategies and how I'm buying altcoins, how I invest, and how I'm making money. So subscribe, hit like, and join the journey. Peace.